Mandatory mask wearing is about to end, so how are schools preparing staff and students? This is KOIN 6 News at 10 o'clock. I'm Jeff Gianola.
And I'm Elizabeth Din. Now, this shift comes almost 2 years after Portland Public Schools closed classrooms, all to make the change to distance learning. Let's get to our Elise Haas, breaking down how the school districts differ. Elise, I know you were listening as one district made their decision just minutes ago. What'd you find out?
Liz, it has been a long school board meeting tonight for the Parkrose School District, and that's where the superintendent had actually recommended to the school board that they lift the mask mandate for their schools, making it optional for students starting on Saturday, March 12th. And just minutes ago, the majority of the school board voted no.
All along, the pandemic has brought about really tough decisions. I think this one weighs most heavily simply because there are, as Zach mentioned tonight, a lot of folks that are afraid, scared.
School leaders have announced how they're responding to the state mask mandate lifting. Portland Public Schools is transitioning to optional masking for staff and students beginning Monday, March 14th. Same with Beaverton School District, Hillsborough, and Forest Grove. However, Tiger Tualatin School District will make indoor masking optional beginning March 31st. Many school district superintendents, however, are reserving the right to reinstate masking if guided to do so in response to worsening COVID-19 conditions.
I would tell you that in conversation with my peers that all of us have pretty much the same anchors and same concepts in the plan. It just may translate slightly differently if you're in Hillsborough or in Beaverton, as they are much larger districts.
Schools will also be dropping some COVID protocols like contact tracing and quarantining. Public health officials say it's no longer effective with a variant that spreads as fast as Omicron.
What epidemiologists believe are the next iteration, whenever that is to occur, is that it will be, again, something like an Omicron that's highly transmissible and runs very quickly. And this is the reason why contact tracing and quarantine do not work. Because by the time you figure out who the last contacts were, the infection has doubled or tripled or quadrupled.
But some things will remain the same, like OHSU providing testing at schools, students having to stay home when they're sick. Districts will inform parents of positive cases, and staff still has to be vaccinated.
And when it comes to Parkrose, we're going to continue monitoring their school board meeting as it continues tonight and bring you more information at our newscast on 11 on KOIN 6 News. But as for why a lot of these districts are making these decisions, according to OHSU's latest data, fewer than 14% of Oregonians are even susceptible to COVID-19. There is high community immunity because of vaccinations, boosters, and of course the widespread of Omicron. So they're thinking that the community immunity is going to be at least for the next 3 months for Oregonians, and that is why a lot of these schools are lifting the mask mandate coming up on Monday of next week. Live in Portland, Elise Haas, KOIN 6 News.
Yeah, so